CustomTacticals.com here, and the knife we're looking at today is the Spyderco Cali 3 or the Calypso 3, and this is the third generation of the Spyderco Calypso. Each generation seems to get just a little bit more advanced in materials and design, which is, you know, the way it should be. And the Calypso is probably one of the best knives from Spyderco that comes with the that started the whole full flat grind thing. They do the Dragonfly, and a lot more models now have it, but the Calypso was one of the originals, and they've upgraded by quite a bit in this generation. I was told by the retailer that this is a limited edition, though I'm not sure if it actually is. He told me that it was limited to 1,200 pieces, but I think that it isn't anymore, or he was mistaken or something. But because it seems like it's an unlimited production when I look online. This one here is, you can get it to focus here. Spyderco is ZTP 189 and 420J2. You might have noticed the slight line there that's on there, and that's because it's a laminated steel. It's ZDP in between, and if you look closely here you can actually see the darker spot where the ZDP is. And basically it's two pieces of 420J2 sandwiching a piece of ZDP 189 in between. And ZDP is an extremely strong, tough steel, or sorry, extremely hard steel, and it can take a hell of an edge. But because it's slightly brittle, they laminate it with 420J2 to make it a little bit tougher. It probably doesn't really make much of a difference in a folder like this, but as far as I remember, I seem to remember Sal saying something about, Sal Glesser, the owner of Spyderco, saying that that they did this because it was easier to cut the blade blanks out when the ZDP wasn't as thick. So for Spyderco, this may have been a cost efficient way of making the knife, and you know, you get most of the performance, actually all of the performance of the cutting edge, as you can see. It's all ZDP, and some of the associated costs, I guess, are not there as there would be with a full ZDP blade. Handles on this one are brushed carbon fiber, really nice. They're not, it's not the best finished carbon fiber, but the quality of the carbon fiber is very good. I would have liked a gloss finish myself, or maybe a slightly finer satin finish on it. It's got the David Bowie dent, of course. Wire clip, reversible. I would have liked to see the construction of this this one not pinned, but it was. For the price, it's probably a little bit odd that they use the pin construction. As you can see, it's made in Japan and has Sal's signature on the blade, as all the new ones do. And it's got the thumb ramp with file work on it, so you got grippy thumb ramp. This one has a nice feel to it. It's all stainless all the way down the back. Gives it a nice weight, even though it's carbon fiber. It's got the dual stainless liners on it. I've noticed that a lot of the production in Spyderco has been pushed into like Taiwan and China and stuff like that, with the Sage and the Spin and all those other sort of more budget knives that Spyderco has been making. They still use like a good steel, but they try to lower production costs by putting it to China or Taiwan, and it's a little disappointing because I really, the more and more I'm seeing the knives show up there, the more I'm preferring the ones that are made in Japan or the ones that are made in Golden, Colorado. And so this is one of the ones made in Japan. It doesn't say Seiki City like most of them do, which kind of is curious. It makes me wonder if it's actually made in Seiki City or a different manufacturing facility in Japan. But yeah, it's a nice knife. The Calypso really does feel good in the hand. My only big complaint about this is that because of the way the pivot's designed and it just rubs straight up against it, it does get those circular marks on the blade tang, and those were there right from the beginning. And this was a fresh blade out of the back, so that's gonna happen no matter what. And maybe because it's just one of the design. The way it's designed. So there it is, the Spyderco Cali 3. Alright, hope you enjoyed the review.